everyone, it's FCA. I'm going to be doing a gift giving guide for guys. So this is going to be, if you're having trouble buying for the men in your life, like I have trouble buying for the men in my life, this should help you. I did the dirty work for you. I don't know about you, but buying for the guys in my life tends to be the stressor of me every year. From best friend to dad to brother to boyfriend. Buying for guys is a very difficult thing, I think, for most women. Not for every woman. Sometimes you just know what to get your partner, and that's wonderful. Or your best friend or your guy friends or whatever. But even sometimes guys might have a hard time, like, thinking, oh, what should I get this dude? But I think for the most part, it's women trying to buy for men, girls trying to buy for boys, gals trying to buy for guys. That becomes more problematic. So I'm going to try and make this list, this thing as short as possible. I can't promise anything. Also, how I have this set up is I'm going to be putting them in order of some personality traits that I think generalize most guys. I'm not saying that this is an all-encompassing list of every single type of guy and that every guy is one of these type of guys and only that type. I'm aware that most guys will probably be a combination of a couple of these things, but that will help you out because that will give you more gift buying options. These are just some very common, when you're trying to describe somebody, traits that you would give to a good chunk of guys out there. So if I missed your guy, there's no reason why many of these gifts you couldn't buy for anybody, but including girls even, but this is going to be aimed at buying gifts for guys. So let's get started. First off, the sports guy. Now this is a guy who not only plays sports, but he watches sports hardcore. So one thing is, anything with a logo on it, buy them a jersey of their favorite player. You usually can find out who it is because somewhere during the game they go, Jesus Christ, blah, 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 what were you thinking? And stuff like that. Anytime you hear some sort of deity associated with the name, you can lean towards that name. Or you can just ask them. That's the most common way to do that, is ask somebody what they want, ask somebody what they like. But anything with their team logo, helmets, jerseys, caps, anything like that. But if your guy's more of a sports guy who likes to play sports, get stuff related to that sport. Buy them workout clothes. Those things, especially if they're a hardcore workouter, they'll go through those like crazy. You can get aquatic dumbbells so that they can lift their weights underwater, when they're in the pool, so they can go do a few laps and then they can crank out some, what are they called? Bicep curls. Things like that. So that's what you can get for your sporty guy. Another kind of guy is the class clown. These are the guys who are always willing to, they have to have the last word in every argument, and they don't always know when to quit joking, but they're funny, they have a great sense of humor, and they're usually pretty lighthearted. So what you can get for them is prank stuff, novelties such as severed finger soap bars, and I will tell you all the places where you can find these weird things. I'll have a list at the end of places that I would go to buy these things. You can buy them dishes or glassware. There was this glass I saw where when you go to drink out of it, at the bottom it says you have just been poisoned. You can also just get them classic gag gifts like whoopee cushions or anything like that, because people who like to have fun and have a fun sense of humor will find those kind of things amusing. And they'll be dying to use them on somebody else. So you can get them stuff like that. Now for the pretty boys, these are the guys who are a little easier to shop for because they're a little bit more feminine. Now these are guys, they're not girly. Don't get me wrong, these aren't girly guys, usually. And they're also not drag queens. These are just clearly men who really care about their appearance. So you can go a little more into the girl realm for this. You can get them some mattifying creams or some primers. You don't have to get the foundation routine kind of thing. Just, like the professional or something like Max Matte Cream, just because it makes their face look flawless, and I think, and it's moisturizing. It'll just be something nice for them that will be clear and not look like they're wearing makeup, but will help their face a little bit. You could also get them something like these Garnier Rollerball, because even guys get self-conscious about having puffs and bags under their eyes. So getting them something like this is not technically makeup, which a lot of guys have a stigma against wearing makeup, like manly men anyway. You can also get them body washes, because men have to shower. You know, hygiene is important to most people in general. But you can go for something that's more food related, like this is warm vanilla sugar. And it's not super girly looking, but you can find stuff that doesn't have glitter, and this one happens to have glitter in it, but I was mostly going for the warm vanilla scent kind of stuff. Or you can get them something that's blue or green, and you know, this one's Moonlit Path. That's not extremely girly, it's extremely romantic, but boys can be romantic too. You could also get a pretty guy something like this, a man groomer. Just make their usual routine a little easier or faster. For the guys that these days I think are the easiest to shop for are the geeky guys. You know, these are your gamers. That's what they love to do. They're the computer guys. They work for IT. These are the guys that are fun, because you can get them a new video game, get them gift cards to whatever their game is. A lot of gamer guys, you know, whether it's, I don't think Minecraft does this, but if you like have League of Legends, RuneScape, World of Warcraft, anything like that, any of those kind of games, you can get them gift cards to buy those things, or you can get them memberships to their kinds of things. You can get them Steam gift cards, which Steam just has a mass load of computer games and Mac games that a gamer would absolutely love. You could get them something like this, which is a gaming mouse. My brother's in the house and this is his present, so you could get them a gaming mouse. They have them in 4 different colors. This is the green one. You can get them in blue, red, and yellow. And of course you could get them just pins and t-shirts of their favorite video games or stuff like that. You could now for the adventurous guy, these are the guys who always like to go out doing something. You could get them something like this. These are 12 gauge shot glasses. These are fun because they're, you know, shot glasses, bullets. You could also get them glow in the dark. What am I talking about? You can also get them like zombie bleeding targets to go shooting at, camera, snorkel masks. You can get these guys anything that their outdoor thing is that they like to do. If it's hiking, you can get them a new pack. You can get them water canteens, just anything that's related to what that guy likes to do and likes to go out and just really hit the trails and go exploring. You know, get him binoculars, anything like that. For the hipsters, Starbucks gift cards and coffee mugs. Again, a lot of these things are going to seem stereotypical, and yeah, it's for organizational purposes. You can also get them classic movies, such as Charlie Brown and things of nostalgia. And you can get those in gift sets. And you can also get them vinyls of tracks and stuff like that. Hipster kind of guys tend to dig those things. Not all of them will, and not all guys who are not hipsters will not like those things as well. Then there's the party guys. These guys always want to be down for something. Get them shot glasses. You can get them glow-in-the-dark shot glasses or drinking game sets, such as Drinking Roulette, which, as you know, in the gambling world, roulette is the marble game, but You can get them something like this. You could also get them chess sets, anything like that. You can get them anything that glows in the dark, pretty much. Anything that can make their party look cool, they're going to be totally down with. Then there's the sophisticates. The sophisticated dudes, you can get them some awesome candles, such as Marshmallow Fireside, which smells amazing, and hot buttered rum. You can get them nice wines, go with a nice Cabernet, a nice Pinot Noir, a good Chardonnay, anything like that. Find out if they like cigars and get them one or two of them, or a set of them, or a humidor. Get them incense, which I just had here to show you. Where'd they go? There we go. You can get them in little packs. Most places that sell these will sell, like, you can buy 10 for $10, or you can buy 10 for $5, 10 for $2. You can buy them the really big ones like this one, or you can buy little ones, sets of little ones. And incense are wonderful. You can get them Tiavana gift cards or just tea. Sophisticate kind of guys like elegant things. For the businessman, go with cologne or coffee mugs, desktop cup holders, so that they don't get their desk. It's not in the way and it's not actually touching their desk, and it'll keep it steady so that it doesn't knock over. Now, granted, they have to use it, but that's on them. You could also get them planners, because those wear out really quickly, and legal pads, and office supplies, just stuff that a business, constantly paperwork, CEO, manager kind of people, they run out of those things a lot. Then there's the chill dude. These guys are very content with just about anything. They don't like a lot of excitement. They don't like to get involved, and they're unlikely to raise their voices. You should get them stuff that will make them feel content. Incense, very relaxing, very cozy. Coffee mugs or hot chocolate mugs. What you can do with something like that is just get a coffee mug and stuff it with different kinds of hot cocoa, different kinds of coffee blends and coffee creamer flavors, stuff like that. And you can get heated blankets for them. That's slippers, anything that's warm, cozy, and just represents a very neutral contentness. For the artist, get them mixing palettes, brushes, anything that they seem to be running short of or that they go through of a lot. Artist erasers, drawing pencils. You could also get them something like this, which is a photo lens shot glass. Depending if their artistness is photography, you could also get them coffee mugs that are like that. You could also get them sketch pads and sketch notebooks, because drawing people really like that kind of stuff. Then there's the classic manly man, Mr. Fix-It, duct tape, tools, tool belt, drawer sets, toolbox that you organize their stuff in for them, first aid kits, stuff that they like to do. Maybe get them a specific kind of wood that they like to work with, or something of that nature. Those kind of things just really end up working well for them. Anything that would aid to fixing, making those jobs easier. And, you can ask them what they need and what they're short on. They'll tell you, because they want that stuff. Alright, so I've given you some weird things, but I'm going to tell you about another kind of dude who is called the foodie. Get them some oven rack burn shields, the people who like to cook, the chefs. Get them some oven rack burn shields, a potato bag, a potato chip bag resealer that can reseal all of that kind of stuff. Just food kind of things, aids, mixers, anything like that. And where are you going to buy all this stuff? Sears is a great place to go. There's a wonderful website called Thisiswhyimbroke.com, vampfangs.com. You can buy a lot of some of the kitchen stuff at Kohl's. You can buy some of the more quirky things or the party things at Spencer's. And of course, gift cards to everywhere I'm sure will be appreciated. by the masses of men in your life. I hope that you find this helpful, and I will talk to you all later. Bye!